aching back. Oh, God. Hello? Hello? Hello, anybody there? Oh. Hello? Hello? Oh. Hi, everybody. So I'm Siegfried. I am Mrs. B's great uncle. You can call me Siggy today. Mrs. B had to be downstairs making some chocolate chip cookies for her kids, so she asked me to substitute today for you. So I know I'm an old man, but I taught math, so we got this. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all well, fighting off this, all this stuff that's going on. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're doing, oh, you'll just bear with me. My back is, I just walked up 3 flights of stairs. Whew. Oh, and I thought I was in good shape. All right. So Mrs. B said that you guys are doing a little bit of review today on algebra, which is my forte. Yes, it is. All right. So let me grab well, what the heck do I write with? Where's the chalkboard? Anybody know? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What? Anybody know what these are? It says dry erase. Dry erase. Okay. I think this is what I use. Let's try. All right. Whew. Hang on one second. Oh, good thing I brought my hanky. Keep that in my pocket, right? Okay, sorry. All right, everybody. So this is great stuff. Oh, by the way, do I look very dapper today? I got everything on just for you all. Okay, so addition. All right, I know that when we undo equations and we're talking about addition, we want to get that letter alone. I hope she told you that. Get that letter alone, right? She did say something about last week. I don't know. I lose track of the days these days. But I think last week she mentioned there was a video, a really long one. Why did she make you watch a long video? Oh my God. I gotta talk to her. Anyway, we want to subtract this 23. It's a plus 23. So we're going to undo that by minus 23, right? I wish I could hear you all. This whole technology thing, I just get my newspaper and my pen and paper, and my cup of coffee, of course. Oh, and a slice of banana bread with walnuts, because, oh, my wife, she makes the best banana bread with walnuts. Okay, we are going to subtract 23. Sorry, my hand is a little shaky. That says minus 23. And a minus 23 here. And we're going to draw a nice long line to see all our work. We've got the 23 and the minus 23. That becomes 0. So they get to go bye-bye, right? Which is great. We are left with a W. And now I can subtract that other side. I'm going to get a 6 for 9 minus 3. Whew. And a 5 for 7 minus 2. For an answer of W equals 56. And I hope she showed you how to check that. We can go ahead and put that 53, excuse me, oh, my memory, oh, getting old. The 56 up here, plus the 23. And sure enough, we get a 79. 6 plus 3 is 9. And 5 plus 2 is a 7. Great job. Hope you got that at home. If you did, thumbs up. All right, subtraction, a review of subtraction. Same idea, right? ladies and gents. We want the h to be all by itself. So we are going to get rid of a minus 17 by adding a 17. And those 17s will cross out and cancel because they equal to 0. Nada, nada, 0. And we get our h equals 7 plus 2 is a 9, and 4 plus 1 is a 5, for a total of 59. And 59 minus 17 equals 42. 9 minus 7 is the 2, and 5 minus 1 is the 4. Great job. I guess I better turn around here. Hang on. I might need about 10 minutes to do that. You get old and all these knee problems and stuff, right? Whew, okay. Multiplication is my favorite one, ladies and gentlemen, because we get to undo it with division, right? So I use those division lines right underneath. And I want to pull that 6 away from the k. So let's put our 6's below. These 6's will cancel out. 6 over 6 just gives us the number uno, or in French, right? And we have k equals, now we have to figure this one out. You might want to do your work at the side. That's what we had to do in the olden days. 72 divided by 6, and we're going to get a 1. Whew, and a 1 down here. Bring down that 2, and this one works out very nicely. 6 into 12 is a 2. All right, so we believe that our answer is a 12. 12 times 6 gives us back the 72. All right, division, maybe the trickier one, but once you have it down, you got it. She said you guys were doing pretty darn good. It's great. For division, we want to undo with multiplication. So let's use those parentheses for multiplication, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to cancel this 3. So it's got to be on top. The same thing as 3 of 3 is 3 over 1, a fraction. And I bet you'll be doing a lot more of those in, you guys are going into 7th grade, right? In 7th grade, you'll do more of those where you have to multiply those fractions. If I do that on this side, I've got to do it on the other side. And if you want the 28 to be a fraction, we're going to put that over 1 also. These 3's, because it's multiplication, you could do something called cross-canceling. And she said she has been brooming or tombing with you guys. I think, zooming. And she went over some of the cross-canceling with some of you. Awesome. So those 3's will cancel out, leaving us with just one D, or the letter D. And over here, we just multiply across the top and the bottom. This would just be a 1. 1 times 1 is 1. But we do need the 28 times 3. Again, probably showing your work would be a good idea. 1 second, sorry, runny nose. Okay, thank you. Put that back in my pocket here so I don't lose it. 28 times 3. We have a 4, a 2 up there. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. And I think that my answer is 84. Whew. It certainly is warm up here. Wow. And 84 divided by 3 will give us 28. So good job. A little bit of review on that. She said that the homework, to tell you the homework this week will be review of all of those pieces and parts. In addition to something called a function table. These are my favorite. All right, everybody. So on these function tables, let me just turn myself around here, a little faster this time. On the function tables, we get to just plug in some numbers. So we're going to keep the 8, but in this line, we are going to put in a 7 for M. Ooh, my back. Ooh, it just cracked. Yeah, okay. We're going to times 7 to get 56. And again, she said this was review for you guys. M equals 9. We're going to put a 9 in to get a 7 and a 2. And finally, a 12. 8 times. Remember that is times, everybody. Now, 12 times 8, you might have to just do some little doodles to the side here. And we're going to get a 96. Whew, great. I would say any questions, but I can't really answer any of you. So maybe she said something about messaging her. Please feel free to do that. You could also request that I come back. It was a bit of a drive, but this has been fun. All right, just checking my work on that one. And now we have one with division, ladies and gentlemen. Because of that sign right there, I'm putting a 3 in for V on this first one. So 114, oh, excuse me, I'm kicking things, divided by 3. Might need to go to the side to do that, right? 3 goes into 11 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. And I've got a 24 left, which means 3 times 8 is 24. So we're going to go with a 38 for that first one. Nice job. How about a 6? We're going to divide 114 by 6. And the 6 goes in once with a 5 and a 4. And, well, I know 6 times 10 is 60, and this is just a lower, so I'll just go with a 9. And 6 times 9 will give me, 54. So 114 divided by 6 is 19. And 57. A little bit challenging on this division for this one she's got you doing, huh? All right. Well, this is close to a 60, so I'm using my just estimation skills. If this was 60 plus 60, I would get close to 114, which would be 120. So I'm thinking that 57 might go in 2 times. Let's try it. Oh, let's see, where should we try it? Let's go over here. Just to be sure we are right with estimation. 14. And there we go. So we were right. It's a 2. Awesome. Okay. Whew, okay, she left me some notes, so 1 minute. Make sure I got everything for you so you're set. Can't wait to try her chocolate chip cookies. Okay. All right, we have just some word problems next. So, oh, and I know she was sending up Tristan to write these on the board for me. I'm not so good at writing on this thing. So we'll be right back. I've got to go grab him. Okay, thank you. All right, everybody. How we doing in there? We're back for a couple word problems. All right, let's see what we got. I just got a chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, Mrs. B makes good chocolate chip cookies. Ready to go now. All right, number 1. We have 72 boys. That's a lot of boys. And G girls in Miss Thompson's classes. If the total of students is 150, how do we figure out how many girls there are? Well, it looks like Mrs. B wants you to set up that equation and then we'll solve it. So let me step out of the way. All right. So let's see what we know first here. All right. We have 72 boys, and we're going to use a G for girls. And we also know that we have a total student population of 150. So if that's my total, I know that that will have to go at the end. And again, we're writing the equation first. Very important to know our thinking. And we have 72 boys and G girls. Well, that and must mean if I'm looking for and in total, I think I'm going to add those. So let's put in our G. Oh, interesting. Doesn't this look a lot like what we just did before? Okay, so it looks like we've got to undo this 72 here on both sides. So let's put that down in the solving spot. Just get my balance here. Gee, we're rewriting that equation. And we are going to try and get rid of that 72 on this side to get that G alone, all alone. Those will cancel. And what we do to this side, we certainly have to do with the other side. Okay, oh, a little bit of a wavy line there. Sorry about that, folks. My G comes down. And we have to do some subtraction here to figure out how many girls, G, there are. Be careful when you are subtracting. Don't do it too fast. We get an 8. And 14 minus 7 is 7. And just to back check, 8 plus 2 is a 10. Carry the 1. And 7 plus 7 plus the 1, we get 15. So that checks backward. And we have 78 girls in that class. Very good. Pretty even amounts there. All right, the next one. We have Tony walking 23 dogs. That's a lot of dogs each week. So 23 dogs looks important. He gets D dollars for each dog. And if D is $7 for each dog, how much will Tony make this week? So we need an equation. All right, well, if we have 23 dogs and he is getting $7 for each dog, what would that equal? So let's, for the equation part, before we solve, let's make sure we do what Mrs. B wants and put in a D. You could write that also as 23D because that also means multiplication. Now we can solve that. How much will Tony make? Times $7. Let's go over here. More space. Seven times 3, 21. 7 times 2, 14, plus 2, $161. Oh. Not bad for a little side job. I would walk the dogs for $161. Yeah. Maybe not those huge dogs, though, you know. They would just pull me away. I'd probably fall over. All right. And we have one more. I might have to sit for this one. This one's a little low. 1 second here. Let me grab Mrs. B's chair. Oh. All right. Oh, excuse me for a second. I gotta go blow my nose again. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, sorry about that. Runny nose today, runny nose today. Oh, yeah. These chairs are great. All right. We have 6 adults going to a concert. Whew. Maybe they can after this whole thing is over, right? Get back to our fun activities, huh? 6 adults are going and 8 children, and the tickets for the adult cost $10 each, and we have a child costs $5 each. What would be that total cost for all? So let's see if we can set up an equation like we've done here. All right, we have 6 adults, and the adult tickets are $10 each. 6 adults times $10. Oh, but again, Mrs. B wants the equation. What is that? Yuck. Okay. So we're going to say 6A plus our children. Can't forget about the children going to the concert. We have 8 children, and we're using C for the cost of the children. You could also just write that as 6A plus 8C. It still would mean multiplication plus the multiplication on that side. So now we get to solve 6 times $10 and 8. I believe it's 5. Let's look back to be sure. Yes, 5. Okay, sorry, a little sloppy there. I'm definitely getting tired. Wow. And this microphone thing that they gave me, oh my goodness. It's just causing me to trip over everything. All right, we get a $60 total on this side, everybody. And it looks like 8 times 5 is our $40 total. Oh, well, look at that, an even 100. Oh, interesting. Wonder if she did that on purpose. So $100 for those tickets. Very nice. Whew, I remember in my good old days, we just had that pen and paper, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, just pen and paper. And all of us right in one classroom. Whew, if we didn't have to work, we always worked too. All right. Well, this was a great deal of fun. I appreciate you all having me. It's been great. And again, anytime I see you, you can call me Siggy. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.